Even though he has already made an unbelievable $100 billion plus fortune in his lifetime, Warren Buffett is not slowing down on investing. He keeps doing what he has always done, value investing. In the world of investing, everybody wants to see what Warren Buffett is buying so they can copy his portfolio. He's the greatest documented value investor of all time. And so today, we'll take a look at 8 of the stocks Warren Buffett has been buying here in late 2022. Before we get into these 8 incredible stocks, if you like our cutting-edge investment content curated by professionals with decades of investing experience, remember to subscribe to our channel and join in on our alerts so you never miss our new content. TSMC. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company is the first one on the list, mostly because it came as a surprise to everyone when TSMC was included in Berkshire Hathaway's third quarter 13F filing. Even more surprising was the fact that at the time, Berkshire Hathaway bought shares. TSMC shares were down 39.5% year to date, and it wasn't looking like a great investment. The drop in share price was due to the restrictions the US Department of Commerce placed on advanced chip sales to China. However, being the value investor that he is, Warren Buffett went on to acquire 60 million shares worth about $4.1 billion. And now, TSMC is among Berkshire's 10 largest public stock holdings. Occidental Petroleum. Moving on to the next, let's talk about Occidental Petroleum. Warren Buffett had his eye on energy stocks for a while now, and Occidental Petroleum is one of the largest US oil and gas companies. Not only that, Occidental has had a good performance streak year over year, hence Warren Buffett's interest in the company. Prior to the new acquisitions, Buffett already held a stake in Occidental when Berkshire funded Occidental's $38 billion purchase of Anadarko Petroleum in 2019. But now Berkshire had increased its Occidental stake and now has about 194.4 million shares worth $11.9 billion, making Occidental stock Buffett's 6th largest stock holding. Chevron. The third on the list is Chevron, another energy stock. Buffett also had investments in Chevron since the fourth quarter of 2020, a period where demand for fuel became low due to the lockdown protocols, and that made Buffett sell some of his Chevron holdings at the time. But the oil business is now booming due to a global energy crisis and the Russia-Ukraine tensions that have left oil prices at 13-year high prices. Well, Mr. Buffett has now bought more than 3.9 million shares of Chevron stock, and his total current stake is around 165.4 million shares, worth about $23.8 billion. Louisiana Pacific. Fourth on the list is Louisiana Pacific, a forest products company that produces all kinds of engineered wood products. The company is mainly dependent on the US housing market, which has slowed down since the Fed's hiking of interest rates in 2022. But even at that, Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has bought 5.8 million shares of its stock, and that comes with a $296.7 price tag. It's a brand new investment for Berkshire Hathaway, so let's see what happens with it. Paramount Global. Moving on to number 5, we have Paramount Global, the global entertainment company that is the result of CBS and Viacom's 2019 merger. Paramount owns cable networks, movie studios, and has recently ventured into streaming with Paramount Plus, Showtime OTT, and Pluto TV. Berkshire already owned a stake in Paramount, but in 2022, it upped its stake in Paramount by 16% in this third quarter, adding 91.2 million shares worth almost $1.7 billion. In fact, they are now Paramount's biggest shareholder since it now owns about 13% of Paramount. Jefferies Financial. Number 6 stock. Jefferies Financial is in the banking sector, another Warren Buffett interested area. Jefferies Financial is a diversified banking, financial services, and asset management company. The company has held up well throughout 2022 when most investment banks were having a really hard time. Buffett purchased a brand new stake of 433,000 shares of JEF stock in the third quarter of 2022, a relatively modest $12.8 million investment by Berkshire standards. However, investors shouldn't be surprised if Buffett adds to this Jefferies' investment in the fourth quarter and beyond. Coca-Cola. The 7th on the list is the beverage and bottling giant, the Coca-Cola Company. This is a special one and is considered one of the legacy holdings in Warren Buffett's portfolio. He had started investing in Coca-Cola as far back as 1988 and has now increased his holdings up to approximately 7.3% of all Coca-Cola. His position in Coca-Cola is currently valued at approximately $22.4 billion. American Express. And the last but not least on this list is American Express. You're probably thinking credit cards, right? Well, yes, but the company does so much more than only credit cards. American Express is also one of Berkshire Hathaway's legacy holdings, since Berkshire had been buying shares in American Express since 1993. Ever since then, Berkshire has kept on increasing its stake in American Express, owning about 20.29% of its total stake, making it the company's biggest individual shareholder. Currently, Berkshire's American Express shares are valued at $20.5 billion, and therefore American Express is Berkshire's fifth largest holding. There you have it, Warren Buffett's most recently purchased 8 stocks. You too can choose to invest in those companies. If you like our cutting-edge investment content curated by professionals with decades of investing experience, remember to subscribe to our channel and join in on our alerts so you never miss our new content.